Not so long ago, I hated cooking, and then Laura happened. Who am I? Well, my name is Ruta, and I'm a Lithuanian currently living in Iran. I know! Every day, one by one, I'm gonna try every recipe of Laura, starting from the very beginning. Come, join me on my challenge. Let's go! Hi everyone! My name is Ruta and welcome to the 120th day of my challenge, where I'm trying a new recipe of Laura in the kitchen every day, and then I post all of that every second day just to give myself some time to, well, prepare everything, because man, anything takes time. So I feel like sometimes it takes more time than actual cooking, so anyways, but it's so fun. So today, for such a special round number day, I figured that I should go back to the, well, kind of continue going back to the recipes I've skipped before, and this one I feel like is so perfect, because now I have a tart pad, which was the original reason why I skipped this recipe in the first place. And I spotted some really amazing looking strawberries, so you know what I'm gonna try? Strawberry tart. It's gonna look so pretty. I cannot wait to try it. And before I get into the ingredients, I kinda have a confession to make, because okay, yesterday in the evening I was kind of tired, so I didn't think twice when I prepared the pie crust, which is needed in this recipe, because, well, Laura uses an already pre-made one which she bought in the shop, which I cannot actually do because, well, there's no such thing here. So I just went back, looked what I've tried before, and made her pie crust, which I actually made before. So I thought, okay, I'll leave a link to that video. And then, without thinking twice again, I made the filling as well, because it takes some time to cool down and whatnot, and I thought, oh, I will just leave it overnight. And again, leave the link in the description box below, because, well, I made that filling as well. So today, when I came and started preparing all the ingredients, I realized that I have 3 of them. Pie crust, filling, and the strawberries. And I feel like it's not really a recipe when you just say, oh, you know what, for a strawberry tart you need a pie crust, a filling, and some strawberries. It's like not really a recipe. So I'm thinking, to fix this, I'm gonna insert the ingredients for the filling from another video, because I already made it, and I'm thinking maybe I'll even insert how to make the filling in the beginning of the cooking part of this video, so that you could see how I made it. I don't know. I know it's my own fault, but what can I do? It's already like post factum. So yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna for sure leave all the links in the description box as well. So now let's go over the ingredients and let's get started. We're gonna need 1 pie crust, 350 grams of fresh strawberries, 2 tablespoons of strawberry jam, some powdered sugar. For the pastry cream, we're gonna need 5 egg yolks, 130 grams of sugar, 2.5 tablespoons of cornstarch, half a teaspoon of vanilla extract, 360 milliliters of milk, zest of 1 large orange, and 5 grams of unsalted butter. I'll start by putting my milk on the stove to warm up, because I need it right below the boiling point, which I learned today is called scalded. So that's really cool. Live and learn, right? So while it's warming up, I'm gonna take the egg yolks and the 130 grams of sugar, and I'm gonna whisk them together until they become kind of pale, which should take around 2-3 minutes. A workout included, good. There, isn't that pretty? It better be. Wanna feel 2-3 minutes is a long period of time? Do this. Okay, now I'm gonna add in the cornstarch and whisk to combine. Milk is ready, so now I'm gonna start adding it slowly and mixing it in, which I will basically temper with the egg yolks. You don't want to add this all, well, scramble the eggs, and you don't really want that. Okay, our job here is done. Let's go to the stove. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do, I have my, okay, this is a pan, but I'm using it as a medium saucepan. I'm gonna add this mixture here, and on medium-low heat, I'm gonna, well, cook it further for 2-3 more minutes, constantly whisking until it thickens up. Oh, that's so beautiful. Okay, so I'm trying to mix in the foam, but now I'm gonna add in the orange zest, vanilla extract, and the butter with heat off. I'm gonna mix it in, and that will be that. Love this bowl. Oh well, so now this cream has to cool down completely, and we will achieve that by plastic wrapping it and putting it into the fridge for, well, Laura says around 3 hours. We'll see. So while you plastic wrap it, be sure to touch the actual cream so that no skin forms. Okay, so that's how I made the filling, and by the way, look, it's even the same plate. The only difference this time is that I left it overnight. I made it yesterday, left it overnight, and here it is. So, okay, I'm gonna set it aside because now I'll prepare my tart pan, which should be around 23 centimeters in diameter. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just simply spray it with non-stick cooking spray so that nothing sticks, and I'm gonna turn on the oven to preheat to 190 degrees. Okay, so now the pie crust, I made it as well yesterday. I left it overnight in the fridge, and I took it out only to come to room temperature for about 10 minutes or so that it would be easier to work with it and it's not like a, you know, piece of stone. So I will flour my surface lightly with some flour, and yeah, flour with some flour. I love myself sometimes. Okay, and then I'm gonna work on rolling it out evenly so that I could cover my tart pan, the bottom and the sides, but I don't really need anything overhanging, so I will try my best to make it the size I need. Man, I made it too big. Okay, but you don't want to pull anywhere or stretch anything so that you wouldn't tear it. And if you have stuff like overhanging, tuck it rather than just pinch it away. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do once I place it in place. Oh man, that's so much thicker than this side, but should I rearrange or should I just leave it like that? It's so not even. Okay, so now I will bring a fork and then just prick the bottom of it. You know what? I'll prick the sides as well. I made them so thick. I'm debating like crazy whether I should cut out some parts and add them to others, but I don't know. Okay, let's just put it like that and see what happens. So now I'm gonna blind bake it, which means that I'm gonna take a nice piece of aluminum foil, spray it with some non-stick cooking spray, put it on top of the pie crust with the sprayed side down, carefully of course, and then I'm gonna pour on top of that my baking beans, which are just regular beans, which I'm using solely for this purpose, to weigh down the aluminum foil so that it covers nicely, and then I'm gonna put it into the oven for 10 minutes. It blind baked for 10 minutes, and now it's time to remove the blind part. Take a fork, prick the crust all over again, the bottom and the sides, and then put it back into the oven to, well, bake, not blind, for 15 to 20 more minutes. I'm gonna check on it on 15 minutes mark and see if I need more, but the crust should turn this golden brown color. And in the meantime, I'm gonna prepare the strawberries by trimming the green parts and then either halving them or cutting them in thirds lengthwise, depending on the size of them. Yeah, it looks I should let it go the whole 20 minutes. That's what I'm gonna do then. And now I'm gonna let it cool down for 15 minutes. Look at the shell, it's so much thicker here than here, but once I'm finished, no one will notice. So now it's the time to fill the Tart shell with this pastry cream. Okay, and here I want to give a note to self because this pastry cream is a little bit runnier than it should be. It should be really thick at this point. And the note to self is, next time I make this, put more cornstarch. Okay, and at this point I am a bit nervous because my pastry cream isn't thick enough. I'm afraid that my strawberries will just sink, because now I need to decorate the tart with the strawberries, going kind of like in circles, starting from the outer one and just slowly going towards the middle. So yeah, I am a bit nervous. I was waiting for this moment. I'll just leave it there. Okay, you know what? How often, tell me, do you buy a raspberry jam when you need strawberry? Man, I have no idea how I did that, and it's just now that I've realized it. Okay, so I'm kinda now debating, should I do that or no? I should put it into the microwave for 30 seconds so that it loosens up, and then using a pastry brush, carefully brush the top of the strawberries so that they glisten. And okay, two things. One, this is not strawberry jam, and two, I'm so afraid to move them. Maybe it will be okay. I'm so afraid they will sink, but it doesn't look like they will, but I'm so afraid. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Strawberry jam or no, I'm gonna do that. Into the microwave for 30 seconds. So actually 20 seconds were enough. And now, pray for me. I'm gonna try and brush it all over with this. Okay, so actually 1 tablespoon would be enough. Okay, and now the signature Laura move, powdered sugar. Oh my goodness, this pastry cream is a mess. My tart is running. I don't know, I don't remember. I should look back at the video where I actually made it for the first time and see whether it was exactly the same, but this time it's just totally running. Nevertheless, I know it's gonna be tasty, but it was such a pain to cut it. Yeah, you can look kind of there. You cannot see where you're cutting because it's so loose. So definitely next time to use more cornstarch, because you want it to kind of a little bit at least hold the shape. It's gonna be so good. My mouth is watering. It's so good. Man. You know, when you try something and every single element of the dish is like perfect, that's what it is. First of all, you're like hit with this freshness of the strawberry, and then this amazing cream, and then the tart shell. It's so good. It's so good. You know, I don't even care that it looks messy. It's so tasty. I'm going for seconds because it's just this is seriously so good. This is one of those recipes where you kind of don't even want to share. It's that good. Okay, I have to run. I'm really sorry. I have to run. This is like calling my name. I want to spend some time with it. So if you want, go and check the original recipe by Laura there. The written one is in the description box down below. If you like any part of this, strawberries or this is such an orangey, amazing cream. Just if it held its shape a little bit better, it should be way thicker. I don't know where I went wrong with. Anyways, you have to try this one. You have to. It's really quick actually. When you do such recipes, kind of when you prepare all the elements in advance, then you can assemble it in really no time at all. So thank you so much for watching. I really hope that this was fun and helpful and that you enjoyed spending time with me, and I'll see you in a day. Bye!